Ngabe lishona njani balandeli beMahlabezulu TV olifundela indaba umboli icubungulelayo indaba lezi lamhlanje nguHloniphani Ncube. Siqale ngodaba olusegudwini. Umphathi webandla elikhulu elase South Africa elibizwa ngokuthiwa i-Economic Freedom Fighters, umnumzana Julius Malema usindile lamhlanje ukuya ejele andubana ijaji linqume ukuba ejele okweminyaka engu-7. Asike sibukele ivideo lapha ijaji lichasisa isinqumo salo enkantolo yase South Africa.
In respect of count 1, you are sentenced to a period of 5 years imprisonment. In respect of count 2, you are sentenced to a period of 2 years imprisonment. In respect of count 3, you are sentenced to 20,000 rand or to undergo 6 months imprisonment. In respect of count 4, you are sentenced to 20,000 rand or to undergo 6 months imprisonment. In respect of count 5, you are sentenced to pay a fine of 20,000 rand or to undergo 6 months imprisonment. In terms of section 280, subsection 2 of Act 51 of 1977, the court orders that the sentence imposed in respect of counts 2, 3, 4, and 5 run concurrent with the sentence imposed in respect of count 1. You may be seated, thank you.
Ama lawyers ke ka Julius Malema alwisane lalo ke leli judge lase Eastern Cape njalo athi afuna ukuphanyeka lolu udaba kunkantolo ephezulu baphikise isinqumo esenziwe li judge lase Eastern Cape njalo obemele uJulius Malema umnumzana Ncukayitobe ubeke kwacaca ukuthi ke inkantolo ephezulu ingabuya lesinqumo esihlukeneyo lalesi ke esenziwe i-magistrate court. Ake simuzwe laye ekhafula lamazwi kunkantolo.
The two appeals, the conviction and the sentence appeals, I would say the sentence appeal enjoys the most excellent prospects of success. One, because you are not dealing with a field that is occupied by judicial precedent. And it is correct as a matter of law, if you are not dealing with a field that is occupied by consistent precedent, to say the higher court must relocate it. And that is not because your worship is admitting that you were wrong. Your worship is simply saying there are different views in this field of law, and let the higher court relook at this and make a determination. Just take one example on the discharge alone. Look at the 4 cases we looked at yesterday, if you remember all of them, Your Worship. You know, none of them resulted in direct incarceration, none, 0. And you look at the case presented by the state, they are unable to point to a single case of a discharge that results in direct imprisonment or discharge alone. Then you look at your ladyship's finding, count 2, which is the discharge count. You sent Mr. Malema to 2 years direct imprisonment. Now, can you be confident that there is no other court that realistically may come to a different conclusion? I think that if you took that view, your leadership would probably fall into an error. Even if you look at count 1, the possession charge, it is correct what my learned friend said, that these cases differ. Yesterday, I took your lordship to 7 different authorities. I picked 3 where there have been fines of as low as 2,000 rand in circumstances where there have been injuries. So even that, an imposition of 5 years is not a safe direct incarceration, no option of a fine, no suspension. It's not necessarily a safe imposition. So it would be proper for your leadership to say, look, I've done my job. Now let the High Court relook at this matter and decide what it wishes to do. I'm not going to complain about the declaration that Mr. Malema is not fit to possess a firearm because it follows from the convictions. If those convictions stand, then there's no problem with that. But if those convictions, there's a realistic chance of setting them aside, then as a matter of logic, the balance follows. So what am I saying then on sentence? I'm saying to your leadership that it is possible that someone else, realistically possible, that someone else will say this sentence induces a sense of shock. Now we can say that, my lady, without fighting with your leadership about who introduced politics in court. We can say that purely on judicial precedent. And we can say that purely on application of legal principles. And when your leadership considers this, your leadership, we accept will be dispassionate. And your leadership will be blind to the politicians sitting behind me and will be looking at the accused without identity. And then decide, well, does he deserve to have his case re-evaluated by a higher court?
Emva kokubana ke ijaji selilalele abameli bakamnumzana Julius Malema bona abaveleke ba phikisana lesinqumo saleli jaji ngokusemthethweni uJulius Malema ukhanya ubekhokhele abameli bakhe kumbe amagqwetha akhe ukuthi bevele ukuthi lapho ke ijaji limthumela ejele bona baphikise isinqumo sejaji kunkantolo ephezulu njalo babuye ke bacele kulelo jaji ke ukuthi uMalema ase udaba lwakhe kunkantolo ephezulu njalo futhi bakwenze kucace kulelo jaji ukuthi ma lolu daba lungaya kunkantolo ephezulu lungaphumelela. Siboneke amaloya esebenze kakhulukazi ngokuzikhandla lapho ke ijaji eligcine ke lihoxisa ukuthi umnumzana Julius Malema aye ejele okusho ukuthi namhlanje ke umnumzana Julius Malema uzolala emzini wakhe lemuli yakhe elinde ukuthi lolu daba luchuchiswe kunkantolo ke ephezulu. Kolunye udaba olulandelayo bakwethu sinanzelele ukubana namhlanje ke lusuku lapho uNox Chivero azoveza ukuthi uhulumene kaMnumzana Emmerson Mnangagwa uphoseke wahuquluza ilizwe kanjani. Ikho lokho asithembise khona ukuthi ke uphose wavela wahuquluza ilizwe kumalanga lawa ke adluleyo. Sikhangele ukuthi ke abike imbiko eminenge ezophikisana lokuthi umnumzana Emmerson Mnangagwa aguqule ke isisekelo ke sombuso esikubiza sithi ngesilungu yi-constitution kwele Zimbabwe. Simuzwe ke lapho umnumzana Nox Chivero ebika lokho.
Greetings, fellow Zimbabweans. This is yours truly, Comrade Nox. Let's meet again tomorrow, 16 April at 20:28 hours, as we unravel a failed staged coup that took place a few days ago. Who was it meant to benefit? Who was it for? And who was involved? We will let you know tomorrow. Vana veZimbabwe, ndiwe Comrade Nox. Ngatisangane mangwana 16 April, manheru 20:28 hours. Tichikupirai nzere nhau dziri kuitika dzekuda kuzama kupinigura zvinhu munyika nenzira dzechitsotsi. Ngachave zuro asi tikangangani kusasa 16 April 20:28 hours. Siri kasere okugcweleyo indaba yabantu bezama ukubangela amanzonzo elizweni. Sizokhuluma kusasa. Ngiyabonga.
Kolunye udaba sokuvele kumbe kwaqhamuka ke esikubiza ngokuthi lilizwi lapho kuzwakala umuntu wesimame ekhuluma ke lo mongameli waseZimbabwe njalo ekucacisa ukuthi akathakazeleli indlela uFalton abhekana daba lukaMnumzana Blessed Geze njalo ecela ke uMnumzana Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa ukuthi amkhuphe esikhundleni. Lokho kwenza uZulu acabangele ukuthi kungabe kungezinye izizathu ezenze uMnumzana Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa emalangeni ke axoshe lo obeku intelligence yaseZimbabwe esiyibiza ngokuthi ke yi-CIO.
Hi, so I know you're probably busy right now, but just wanted to let you know that Fulton is really being the problem, and can you please deal with him? Because the thing is, he's trying to block Ishuya Geza, that assignment that you gave me, and it's frustrating me. But otherwise, about our staff, please let me know when you're free, and let it be soon, because I kind of miss you, and I visit. Bye.
Sabheke phambili uMnumzana Thungwarara ke ongumcebisi kaMnumzana Emmerson Tambutso Mnangagwa kukhanya ehlangene lebandla le-Citizens Coalition for Change liholwa uMnumzana Sengezo Chabangu, yena ke owalijwamula ngodlamu kuMnumzana Nelson Chamisa, and lokho kukhanya bavumelane kanjalo ukuthi basebenzisane lapho sibone phakathi kweviki abantu be-Citizens Coalition for Change, ngingathi abameli bedale leParliament esingababiza sithi ngama MPs uxolo ngalokho bephakamisa kakhulu uMnumzana Mnangagwa bebuka indlela asebenza ngayo, lokho kuhlasimulise umzimba okwenze lo Mnumzana Nelson Chamisa waphawula ukuthi wenza isinqumo esihle ngokushiya ibandla le-Citizens Coalition for Change. Kuyavela ke ukuthi ubengeke alilawulele labandla ngoba beligcwele ke abantu esingababiza sithi ngabathengisi.
Samusha Nyamakisa Sabukumutunga nekutana kwezvigaro zvenyu, ma-Central Committee members, honorable members of Parliament, councillors here present, all citizens here present, ndisingakangwane vana mukanya vari vanotepenyura matris. Ndoda kuremekedza vese nevasara kumba vachiti handiende nekuti zvine vanhu vakangosangana zvine masaladi. Vamunangagwa President wedu Chibaba cho Murambi Chibaba cho
indaba kubikwa ke uMnumzana Thungwarara ethengele abantu utshwala banatha badakwa lapho ke abanengi abazwakale lapho sebedakiwe shushisa ukuthi ke umnumzana Mnangagwa akabuse kuze kube naphakade ngenxa yotshwala lobo akade bebuphiwe ngumnumzana Thungwarara. Ke sinanzelele ukuthi iZANU iyasebenzisa utshwala ukuthi ke iphoqe abantu benze isinqumo sokuyisekela. Isebenzisa njalo imali ethathwa elizweni. Siyakwazi ukuthi abantu abanjengomnumzana Thungwarara ngabantu ke abahuquluza umnotho welizwe, njalo benikezwa igunya ngumnumzana Mnangagwa. Okwabo abakwenzayo ke yikuba yizikhothamathe zika mnumzana Mnangagwa, bengenza ke lokho kwenza lokho bathole izimali.
Hayi wakana chitogara Mnangagwa wacho ngaagare kusvika makore eshe forever.
Number 3
yakatonaka ngaagarepo tamwa doro kusvikira tanakirwe.
ripi doro racho mabada
Aiwa Delta Beverage Mount Purpose Company. Yes.
It is bill number 3.
Ai bill number zvakatonaka zvezviri. We eat and we drink up to now at this time. Saka we don't have any complaint of that.
Saka tongoti 2030.
Aiwa kana kutosvika 2080. Aripo 2080.
Kwezinye izindaba izizalwane zeZimbabwe zizobe zibhikisha ngaphandle kwamazwe, amazwe abalela ke oBritain. Ke sizwe lapho bephawula.
Linjani maZimbabwe amahle. Mhla ka-18 Mabasa iZimbabwe izabe ifikisa iminyaka engama-46 ikhululekile ngemva kokuthola uzibuse mhla ka-18 April 1980. Ngabe ngumuntu ngase sikhuluma ukuthi uZimbabwe usezimela, uZimbabwe usemature, uZimbabwe usengumuntu omdala osezicabangela, osethuthukile, oselemuli. Kodwa singakhangela sibuyela kuZimbabwe ilizwe sithola ukuthi akula lutho olubambekayo esengakhuluma ngalo nxa sikhangele uzibuse weZimbabwe. Singakhangela iZimbabwe ilama minerals amaningi anjengabo golide, anjengabo copper, anjengamalahle, amadayimana, konke lokhu okwembiwa eZimbabwe kufanele ukuthi ngabe kuthuthukisa ilizwe leZimbabwe. Kodwa nxa sikhangele ezomnotho, nxa sikhangele ezentuthuko, uZimbabwe akula lutho olubambekayo, akula lutho, umkhonomi uwile, akula mali yethu ebambekayo, sisebenzisa imali yakwamanye amazwe, eyethu imali ayithengi. Sikhangela iZimbabwe kathesi njengelizwe elisakhasayo kodwa lile mali kumbe umnotho omningi. Kungani lokho kunje? Kungenxa uhulumende weZANU PF okhona, uhulumende ongelandaba labantu, uhulumende ochaphaza umnotho welizwe, uhulumende ongathuthukisiyo ilizwe. Singakhangela izikolo, akula zikolo ezibalekayo, akula manzi, akula magetsi, imigwaqo ifile, yonke into imanikiniki. Kodwa sikhuluma nje kuthiwa sikhululekile. Singakhangela njalo iconstitution yethu, isisekelo sombuso, sinika abantu izizalwane zeZimbabwe amalungelo okukhetha abakhokhela ababafunayo, ilungelo lokukhetha even upresident welizwe. Kodwa kathesi esikubonayo
Greetings, family. I hope you are doing well. My name is Cubit Matiki from Destin Policy, where we are a family and we believe in family. I'm going to explain quickly on what is Destin Policy and what is it all about. So, firstly, I will say our policy is not a funeral policy that you pay on monthly basis. This is a funeral group that you contribute money whenever there is a funeral, whenever a member dies. So our joining fee is 100 rand, and your contribution, should we have any funeral today, your contribution will be 100 rand, 100%. We cover husband, wife, and 4 kids under 21 years, which is already written on our flyer. I guess some of you have come across our flyers, but I want to show you a difference between Destin policy and other policies, right? We came with a better idea that we believe it will work for most of us. Simply basing much on people that are in diaspora. So we cover those people that are in diaspora, but mainly those that are in South Africa. So Destin Policy is going to live with you. We are going to grow with you. We are going to look after our members while they are still alive. We don't wait for you to die for us to show up in your life. Should you be hospitalized today, you need to reach to us as a Destin member. You tell us that, okay, my name is so and so. I'm hospitalized. I'm in Somerset Hospital. I'm in whatever so hospital. Once you reach to us as the administration, we are going to visit you in that hospital. We are going to cover your hospital bill if it's under 300 rand. Quote me very well. Any hospital bill that is under 300 rand, the initiative is going to cover that. Secondly, should you have a complication that needs money, for example, if you have a complication that needs 2,500, we are going to borrow you that money from Destin Policy, so that when you are fine, you can bring that money slowly. Like, for example, if you borrow 3,000, you can bring it 500 a month. This money is the money that we're taking from the joining fees that people are joining with. But we need to help you while you are still alive than for us to wait for you to die, then we show up in your life. You won't appreciate, you won't see the value, though your family will see and appreciate it. But we have decided to grow with our members. Let's live with them. Let's hear what are the challenges they are going through. So Destin Policy is going to be with you once you join, until this time comes that we are going to separate. So Destin Policy as well, let's say, for example, if you're in South Africa, you are very sick and your suggestion is to go back home, whether it's Zambia, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Malawi, name it all. We are covering all foreigners in South Africa. It doesn't matter where you come from. As long as you abide by our rules and regulation, we can cover you as well. I want to make this video very short, but please quote me very well. Wherever you come from, we don't mind where you come from. We can cover you under Destin Policy. Should you fall sick today that you want to go back home, we are going to buy a ticket for you to go back home. And when you get better, you can still bring the money slowly. Should it happen that maybe you did not make it, what we are going to do, since you are our member, we are still going to contribute, because now that is our main duty. So out of our contributions, let's say we collected 30,000 that we're supposed to give to you. Maybe the bus fare that we gave you, it was 2,000 rand. We are going to deduct that money from the payout amount, because that money needs to be replaced to look after other people. So that's the difference. There is a lot that we can learn from Destin. You can find us also on Facebook. Go to Destin Policy. Then you can as well reach to us for more information. But I wanted just to give you a difference that you may not find on our flyer with Destin Policy. Joining fee is 100 rand. Contribution is 100 rand only when a member dies. We don't contribute if there is no funeral. So I think it's a good opportunity that is before us. Let's grow together. Let's utilize this chance that is before us and become part of this good initiative. Destin Policy, case for you. I'll see you in the other side. Thank you so much. God bless.